Hey girl, hey, I'm back, bitch. Okay, bitch. Y'all might need to get you out your wine for this bullshit, honey. I done went on the date from motherfucking hell, bitch. Okay, I got my little shot, little cup of wine, bitch, and I'm about to dig the fuck in. Cheers to the alcoholic hoe and you, bitch. Anyway, so y'all know I'm not talking about the guy who ate my butt last week. So anybody who watched my live stream last week or so, I'm not talking about that guy. What happened with that dude? That nigga, okay, he lives 2 hours away from me, right? And after the whole butt eating experience and all that oral shit, he kind of started going a little ghost, and like he went out of town for St. Patrick's Day weekend. He got so drunk that he couldn't talk to me the whole weekend. And then he got back in town acting like nothing happened. Like, you can just try to get back to eating my booty after you done ignoring me all weekend. I said, nigga, hell nah. And yeah, that's what happened with that shit. So, honey, I was on Bumble trying to find another victim, okay? And anybody who doesn't know what Bumble is a dating app similar to Tinder, but the difference between Tinder and Bumble is that the women hit up the guys first. And it's basically on the woman's it's on the woman's dime to hit up the guy first, and then the guy responds, and that's how y'all talk. And so that's supposed to weed out all the creeps and all the creepy dudes who just want to fuck, and supposedly that's the whole concept of Bumble, really. So I've had this Bumble account for like maybe actually, I started the Bumble account when me and my ex would be on and off. And around the time he dumped me on our anniversary, that's when I started my Bumble account. So most of these pictures are from like last summer, like this past summer. So, me and my ex, we broke up in August on our anniversary. And then like after that, I got that Bumble. And then, once me and him got back together, of course, I stopped using Bumble. But, most of those pictures are from the summer. So actually, I'm gonna show y'all. So, y'all can get a good feel of why this guy was maybe upset. Okay, y'all, so here's me. Okay, Olivia Bish. This is my Bumble account. And let's just scroll through some pictures. This picture is actually from let's make this a bigger picture, honey. Yeah, this picture's from this summer. Like, this picture's like from August or September. This picture is actually a little bit older, I will say. This picture's from like maybe a winter ago, like last winter, like 2017 winter, and this picture is definitely from like the summer. So you guys can see that, I still look like myself, you guys. I'm not like out here really catfishing, bitch. So yeah, and this picture is of my stomach. And my stomach relatively looks like that, but the only reason why it didn't really look like this last night was because a bitch is on her period. So we all know that when we on our period, we bloated and our little midsection is a little bit bloated, but that's okay, bitch. It all goes down once your period's gone. But this nigga's stupid and don't realize that. But yeah, here's my Bumble. So yeah, here you see the pictures of me. You can see from the glare the pictures of me. These pictures are not that non-recent. These pictures are from like months ago. So I matched with this guy. This was on like Wednesday night. I matched with this guy. He wasn't the hottest dude, but he lived close to me, and it said he was a business owner, and y'all already know that a hoe like me loves a man with some money. It said he was a business owner. He likes dogs. He had a picture of him and his dog. Surprisingly, his dog looked better than him, but that's another story. And so yeah, I matched with this guy. He's about 35. He loves dogs. He said he goes to church. He's a Christian, and he lives close by. He lives about 15 minutes away from me. So we start talking. The conversation's great. Like, we can both relate to each other because we're both pastors' kids. He was telling me about his dogs, and like he likes to volunteer at the local animal shelter, all that nice shit about, like he likes saving animals, and he has his own gutter company and shit like that. And he makes his own money, and he's his own boss. He has employees. He works from home most of the time. He's a baller, shot caller ass nigga. Okay, so we talking back and forth until like 2 o'clock in the morning, bitch. And this is on a work night, bitch. Okay, we talking back and forth 2 o'clock in the morning. And even though I had to go to work at like 8 o'clock in the morning the next day, I was still up talking to this nigga because he was that interesting. And let me just show y'all a picture of this motherfucker so y'all know that he's not motherfucking Brad Pitt, bitch. He ain't motherfucking The Rock. He ain't Drake when Drake was hot. He's not all that. So this is really not much of a loss. I'm just like, nigga, what? You over here judging me? You looking like Squidward? Let me show y'all. Yep, that's this nigga. Like, he ain't even all that cute. Like, nigga, smile. If you ain't have money like that, you wouldn't be fuckable any goddamn way. Yeah, here he is looking like somebody's granddaddy, bitch. The fuck? And you gonna have the nerve, the audacity to talk about me. So, okay, so, Thursday comes around yesterday, Thursday. We was texting all day. I was texting throughout my lunch break. We were talking about everything. He tells me that, he finds it unattractive that women curse a lot, because I was kind of cursing because my day was crazy. And I said, well, I'll turn down the cursing for you and all this, cutesy shit. And then, he calls me after work and we talk on the phone for a whole hour, and it wasn't about bullshit. Like, he was talking about how he's ready to settle down, and he really hopes that we can work out, and he really wants to take me out on a nice date because I deserve it for working so hard, blah, 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 blah. All that bullshit, right? So he's like, I thought I was going to wait till the weekend to see you, but I don't want to wait till the weekend. I really want to see you. We really, we have good vibes. We have good conversation. You fine, blah, 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 blah. Let's go out. So, mind you guys, before we even go out, before we even go into us going out on this actual date, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all know, I sent him pictures of myself, my current pictures, because I'm not one of these chicks that, just relies on my social media pictures to hold me over. Like, I sent this guy pictures of my blue hair and everything, so my blue hair isn't on my Bumble, because y'all, I barely got time to make videos anymore, bitch. You think I'm over here fucking posing, duck facing in the damn mirror in my bathroom every damn day trying to take new pictures for a fucking Bumble account, bitch? Hell no, okay? I ain't got time like that to be taking selfies all goddamn day. But I did send him a couple of selfies so he can know that my hair is blue and, and that I kind of have changed since my Bumble account picture. So let me show you guys the pictures I sent to him, and you can see why this pisses me off. So I sent him this picture. This picture was literally taken like 2 weeks ago. Like, y'all, I don't know. Oh my God, the glare is so horrible. But yeah, this picture was taken 2 weeks ago, y'all. You can see that my tits are pretty big in this picture. You can see that my face is a little bit fuller than my Bumble pics. Also sent him this picture as well. Let's go. Also sent him this picture as well. So you can see my little midsection, my little tattoo, my tits are a little bit bigger, my face is fuller. Like, this is me, bitch. Like, can't you see this is me? Okay, so on both pictures, he gave me the little heart emojis and said I was so fine. I even sent him this one where my face really looks big. Like, my face really looks big in this picture, actually. Hold on. I even sent that motherfucking picture, and you gonna act like I'm over here trying to catfish your ass. So the time comes, I give him my address, I throw on some clothes, and he's like, be ready. I'm going to be there in like 30 minutes. Like, I'm ready to see you, blah, blah, blah. And, and it was cold as shit last night, y'all. It was cold as shit over here in Georgia. It was like probably like 35 degrees last night. So I had to put on a long sleeve shirt. The shirt I wore was like long sleeve like this, and it didn't have as much cleavage because, it was cold as shit outside. And I wore some leggings and basically like a long sweater. I mean, it kind of showed off my like curves a little bit. It was a little bit tight. It showed off my booty, definitely, because that, my leggings and all that shit in the back was just showing, bitch, I was popping out here in these streets, booty popping. So, he shows up in his big ass truck. He had a big ass, like, GMC ass, Ram ass truck. And this nigga don't even get out of the car to greet me. This nigga don't even get out of the car to greet me or, like, open the door for me to go into his car. I basically just had to, like, open up the fucking door and jump into his big-ass GMC sitting on rims ass truck. Had to basically hop in there because I'm, like, 5'3", I'm little, bitch. And he gonna be like, what's up? He was playing Lil Wayne, too. Who the fuck plays Lil Wayne anyway? God damn it. Like, who? But yeah, this nigga was playing Lil Wayne songs in 2018, y'all. This nigga was playing that fucking A Milli song from like 2008. Like, who the fuck plays that? But anyway, that's besides the point. He's like, oh, what's up? How you doing? Oh, Smurfette. He gonna call me Smurfette because of my blue hair, bitch, okay? He gonna be like, And then he gonna look at me like dead in the eye, like, oh, I'm just trying to check you out to see if this really you. You sound too good to be true over the phone. Just make sure it's really you. And I'm like, yeah, it's me. Hey. And he gave me a hug. We go to the place. It's a Mexican restaurant, right? So he ordered a pitcher of margaritas, which I wasn't complaining, bitch, because y'all know I love drink. And he basically starts the conversation off by saying, oh, I can't believe I'm on a date with a girl with blue hair. Surprisingly, you look gorgeous with it and not like a hood rat. That was my fear, was that in person you might look like a hood rat because your hair is blue. But no, you really work it. You go. Good job on your parents for making your face like that. Like, okay. He's like, I thank the Lord. I'm like, okay. So... And then he starts talking about his dog and the fact that he boats a lot. He has his own boat. He goes up to the lake. There's a lake near my house, a really big lake where people who have boats boat on and shit. He's like, oh, this spring I want to go boating. You like boating? Maybe we could go swimming together. I like the lake, blah, 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 blah. And then I said, yeah, that's awesome. I just need to wear a life jacket. He's like, it's all good. So how many times you go to the gym? And I said, I haven't been to the gym in like 2 weeks. I really have not been to the gym in 2 weeks, you guys. I've been slacking on that ass, bitch. I've been busy as fuck. And he gonna be like, well, damn, you slacking. How you not go to the gym in 2 weeks and your profile say you a gym rat? And I said, honey, I ain't updated my bio since last summer, honey. Like, I'm sorry if my profile says I'm a gym rat, but honey, I ain't worked out in 2 weeks. And he gets all offended, talking about, you can't be playing with my emotions like this so early on. I'm like, okay. And then you know how people say, check please, check please. He was joking. He was like, check please, because, I said I haven't worked out in 2 weeks. So I ordered me a fucking burrito, you guys. And this nigga was staring me down while I was eating this fucking burrito, y'all. Like, you would think this nigga was like watching me hold his newborn baby. Like this. And I'm like, what you looking at? And he's like, oh, I can't look at you. You're so pretty. I'm like, really? No, what you looking at? Like, you're not looking at me like you think I'm pretty. You looking at me like some weird shit. He like, well, I just think you're eating a lot of bread, and you're just too beautiful to be eating so much bread. I'm like, okay, it's a fucking Mexican restaurant. You're the one who ordered a pitcher of margaritas. Like, don't you think that got a lot of carbs in it and sugar? Anyway, so besides all that, he starts talking about how he likes to cook. He shows me all the food he cooks, and all this shit is like super healthy, basically almost vegan ass food. And I'm not sure if he was trying to throw hints or whatever. He's like, oh, well, I can cook a good, vegetable spaghetti, like, with the zucchini all wired up like pasta, but it's really zucchini. It's all vegetable and plant based. And ooh, I can make this good, mushroom fucking soup shit. Ooh, look at me. Ooh, show me pictures of all the healthy ass food he like makes, and talking about if we really get together, I'm gonna want you to be on a strict diet like me. And I'm like, oh my god, nigga, like, you talking about the strict diet ships, you take me to a Mexican restaurant, the fuck? Anyways, that's what I was thinking to myself. And I'm like, okay, ha ha, yeah, I'm so down for the vegan life. I'm so down for the plant-based stuff too. I like plants too. Drinking. And then he gonna be like, you want to sit next to me? I really want some company on this side of my booth. So I sit next to him, right? His full in ass. He gonna try to feel on my like love handles, you guys. Like, this guy is like kind of making his way, like his hand way down to my like love handles. And he kind of like was kind of like squishing it like this. And I'm like, why are you squishing it? He's like, oh, you're just so soft. Your skin is so soft and lovely. Like, you're just so pretty, blah, 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 blah. All that bullshit. So I get back on my side of the, the table, and, we end up our conversation. He's talking about how, it's been a while since he's had a real connection from a woman, that he's glad that he swiped right on me and we matched and all that good shit. So we finish our food, we go to his car, and he starts playing fucking, what's that song? Shit. My God, I'm trying to figure out this song. I know, Trap Queen. He would start playing Trap Queen, and, he gonna be like, oh, you want to come back to me, my dog? I'm like, no. At this time, it was like 10 o'clock at night, y'all. It was almost like 10:30 last night. I was tired. I drank way too much, and I could feel the effects of the margarita, bitch. And I wasn't about to let that shit control my mind. So, He gonna be like, I live right up the street, I live like 10 minutes away from this place. We can go to my house. You can meet my dog for the first time. He'd love you, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, I'm good, I still have to go to work today, which I don't. I fucking lied. I'm off today. I still have to go to work tomorrow, and I need to go get some rest. The margaritas got me tired, blah, blah, blah. So he drives me home. As soon as we get back to my house, he fucking kisses me dead on the lips, right? He like almost tongue kisses me because he said, oh, you gave me a peck. Kiss me some more. And he basically gave me a fucking tongue kiss and a big ass bear hug. And, I get back in my house, right? And he told me, oh, I'll text you when I get home. And he texted me when he got home, y'all. And guess what this nigga started talking about? So let me go to these motherfucking text messages, bitch. Because what? Why, bitch? Why? So he said, don't get upset with me because you still can get it. But when were your Bumble pictures taken? And I said a few months ago. He's like, they weren't that recent, were they? They weren't months ago recent, are they? I said, like 6 months ago, to be honest, my last relationship ruined my body. I was always stress eating or stress drinking in my last relationship. And he also said, and then I also asked him, why are you bringing this up? And then he also said, because it was noticeable from the beginning, but since I felt we had a connection, I didn't want to bring it up and ruin our date. So I sent him this like meme that said, oh, so you trying to make me feel like Mama June. And I sent him the gif, the meme of Mama June, y'all. Mama June, so you trying to make me feel like Mama June. Like I catfished you. And he's like, I don't even know who the fuck Mama June is. And then I said, fuck you. Because only reason why I said fuck you was because I already told this nigga that I have gotten thicker since my Bumble pics. Like I told him this shit before we even went out on a date. I said I haven't worked out as much as I used to, but I am trying to get back into the gym life. I am. And I did tell him about my last relationship and how I gained weight in my last relationship. I was really skinny before me and my ex got together. And then after our relationship, I've gained weight because, I've been stressed out and I stress eat sometimes. And that's something that just happened. Like, I'm dead aware that I'm not as skinny as I was months ago. Like, I'm dead ass aware. And I even sent this nigga pictures. And so it just pissed me off so much. And I said, fuck you. And he said, really, Olivia, fuck me, shake my head, no class. And then I try to back it up because, I try to be classy. But when you push my fucking buttons, bitch, your ass is gonna get handed, bitch. I said, my Bumble pics are not that deep. It just seems like you're very shallow. I'm a little salty. I'm not gonna lie. You're making me feel like I'm some fat girl who you're trying to give a chance to because you like my personality. You just really hit my weak spot. I don't want to feel like nobody's sympathy fuck. And yeah, and he never responded back. He never apologized to me for, saying, don't get upset because you still can get it, but when were your Bumble pictures taken? Like, what type of shit, dude? If I've sent you pictures of my recent self, my recent boobs, my recent ass, my recent, hair and everything, what the fuck you complaining about, nigga? Like, y'all, I just don't understand dudes these days. Like, why are you looking like motherfucking Squidward over here and you trying to bash me, nigga, when you was the one trying to tongue kiss me and bring him over to your motherfucking house, bitch? Are you mad because I ain't want to I ain't want to fuck that night, huh? And I was a little bloated last night, you guys. I was a little bloated. I had a little bit of a little bloat gut because of my period. But, honey, that's no way to talk to a woman. Especially you 35. Grow the fuck up, honey. If you really not attracted to me, you could have fucking went the fuck on. And the other annoying fucking thing is, though, he said, I am feeling you. I just want you to be real about your weight. Like, I didn't just send him this picture. Y'all, I sent him this picture of, my thick ass right after we matched. Because I know the picture I had as my profile picture wasn't accentuating my now booty now. But honey, this is how the fuck I look now. And I sent him this picture. And he saw that in person, bitch. He gonna be like, oh, I'm feeling you, but I just wish you was real with me. Honey, he acting like honey. He acting like I done sent him this picture from years ago. This is a picture of me when I was 120 pounds. So, hold on. Let me get this picture and... He acting like I done sent him this shit. from like 3 years ago when I was like 20. Honey, I was real from motherfucking jump. So y'all, ever since then though, ever since I said fuck you, all he said was, really, Olivia, fuck me, you have no class. And I tried to back it up, and like a pussy, he ran. He never said anything back to me. I have not heard from him since last night. Was I in the wrong, or was this motherfucker in the wrong, honey? Was I really catfishing out here in these streets? Y'all let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear y'all's opinion. My opinion is that, you ugly, you look like fucking Squidward, and you shouldn't be talking about anybody, honey. Get the fuck on from around me, bitch. But yeah, comment, subscribe, like this shit. Let me know what y'all think. Was I really out here being fraudulent, or was he being a little pansy, honey? Bye, y'all.